Good morning. Moose season, day 7. I was wondering why I feel like Rocky this morning. I had to get a full shoulder workout, A535, couple Advil, and then I grabbed this camera to say good morning to you guys, put it in my arm and held it straight out in front of me, and I realized, oh God, I've been walking around for a week with a 3-pound weight attached to my hand. Day 7. Let's do this. Day 7. Gary needs to do this. Let's end this moose hunt in a successful fashion today. Right after I brush my teeth. I don't know what's tougher, getting the physio to get the arm going above my shoulder or coming up with the creative juices to push forward for another day. It's getting tough. Maybe we'll see some wildlife today. That makes my job easier. Oh, it's raining again. I'm upset because the weather forecast said 40% chance of rain. Does that look like a 40% chance of rain to you guys? I didn't think so. And the weird thing is, just like yesterday, the sun is coming up over the horizon, and yet it's raining. And it rained all day yesterday. Wildest dreams. Oh, nothing like singing along to a little Taylor Swift to get the blood pumping for the kill. I'm saving the Viking thrash metal for this afternoon. We might need that after lunch. So today we're going even further into an old spot where the channel gets its name from. I wrote a poem called Unfrequented World, and it was about where we're going today. And that's where I got the idea for the name for my channel. Pretty fat. Yeah. Well, we're kind of in a bad spot now. It's very dangerous to go by dams like this because if you catch on something and part of the dam washes out, the road is very narrow, very bad here. But we have nowhere to turn around. We just came down a really bad hill. And we'd be at least 1.5 miles back before we could turn around. So we have no choice but to keep coming, and hopefully there's somewhere up here we can turn around or park, get off the trail and park, and then we can get out and hunt, right? All right, we've looked at it. It's too narrow. He's got to come back here. We're going to do an Austin Powers 360 right here. We do not want to get stuck back here. We are miles from anywhere. Okay, cut it. Cut it! Keep coming back. Six inches. Good.
easier to wire it up.
Well, wire it up then. So we lost the raccoon catcher off the front of the truck, but we didn't get stuck. I guess we should be thankful for that. We're heading out of here and we have no plan now. Unfrequented world is unfrequented because it's impossible to get to. I just downloaded this year's hunting regulations, and I don't know whether it's good news or bad news, but they've combined the full moose season back together the way it used to be. So the season goes until November 15th. I'm not doing 20 days of moose season, guys, so we better get something. We better get it soon. Two cows and a calf track right here. We're separating. Dad's going back up to sit in the hardwoods, and I'm gonna walk some trails down here, so promising. So the last couple of years up here in Ontario, they split calf season into its own 2 weeks and then adult moose hunting into its own 2 weeks. They did that for probably 5 years now up here. And then starting in 2020, they put everything back together. We didn't get any tags last year, so we didn't hunt moose last year. So this year, it's kind of a shock to my system that I've got another 21 days of moose hunting to go through. And I've already brought you guys. Today is day 7. I'm just like, there's no way in hell I'm doing another 21 days, but we'll do a few more, but this guy makes no promises. Four partridge just zigzagging through the bush here. I don't have the shotgun with me, it's in the truck. Lucky day for those guys. Another stand. You can tell that's old because the brush in the swamp has grown up. You can't even see out of the stand anymore. So we can see a little bit of an old skidding trail here in front, but all the view in front, the brush has grown up. Can't even see out into the swamp. I'll do a couple calls just in case something might come out on the skidding trail that I'll be able to see. Sitting up here in the sun, I could just about have a nap. Got windy all of a sudden. Cold. Well, I spent an hour up there in the tree stand, but it's time to move on. It's cold and windy. Ah, look what I found. Moose shed. Oh, that's a small one, and it is bloody heavy. You can see where the porcupines have eaten the end off of here to get the calcium out of there. You can actually see tooth marks right here. Those are porcupine tooth marks. Hey, I just need one more of these and I'd be all the rage. Moose Hunting Fashion 2021. I can't imagine carrying this on the side of your head. I don't know why, but I'm gonna carry this moose rack out for Dad. I got about 1.5 miles back to where he dropped me off, and then I don't know where he drove to after that, so, but I think he'd want it. He likes stuff like that, so I'll bring it out for him. Found you something. Still pretty cool. Can you imagine carrying even the weight of that? One of those on each side of your head. Take that.
There's a larch down there.
All right, this section of Get to Know Old Man Reed brought to you by Road Hunters of Canada. Answer the following questions, yes or no, please. Bigfoot,
Of course there's a Bigfoot.
yes or no?
Yes.
Aliens,
Of course, yes.
spirits and ghosts,
Oh, definitely yes.
Justin Trudeau,
Well, yes.
you'd pick just, never mind. Underwear,
No. Commando, yes.
he's telling the truth, guys. He's actually telling the truth. Pick one of each of the following choices: mustard or mayo,
Mustard.
snowmobiling or four-wheeling.
Four-wheeling.
I forget the last one I was going to ask him. That's probably enough. Dad didn't understand the context of the Justin Trudeau question, so he'd like to change his answer to
No.
a hard no.
Hard no.
Well, look at that. I was just walking the edge of the little swamp that I found for lunch. Another moose stand. Let's climb up and see what the view looks like. Oh yeah, that's way better. I can see 3 times as much as I could earlier. I'll show you the view. Well, that's the end of another watch. Gotta take the mile hike back up the trail, back to the truck, find Dad. I haven't heard anything on the radio, so I'm assuming today, day 7, is another unsuccessful day.